Hello, everybody, and welcome to MFL Total Access. This is the first episode of the fall season 2026. I'm Will Power, and who that?
It's Mathieu Lemers. You can call me Matthew in English, it's okay. Thanks to bring me there today. And as I just finished recording the live, I will say you doesn't have to wait for it anymore. I'm still there. So I hope people like my t-shirt today because they're gonna see it a lot.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much, Will.
Oh, bro, thanks for being on this. You saved the day. Are you kidding? Terry's in Greece eating his tiropita, spanakopita, lying on the beach. So someone's got to do the work, but he deserves the time off. But no, thank you. Appreciate it. You're saving the show. So yeah, thanks for being on. Everybody knows who you are already. Do you want to say like what teams you're playing on this year and how cool you are?
How cool I am? No,
Yeah.
not that. But I can
Okay.
say that this year I play in D5 with the slut, and I mean the animal, and I play with D6 with the Wolverine. I I'm there since season one. I start with the Trollers, and then I create my own team, Old School, that tough for 20-ish season, and now it's called New School in Brossard. So yeah, and always been part of media and thing like that. But honest like you, I'm not like a commissioner of the league rank, but yeah. Oh, by the way, thanks again. I don't know if you receive weird email, but each time we do the show in French, we say if you have complaint, send it to williampower@gmail.com.
Actually, I'll make sure to block that email then or just throw it in spam. So thanks for the heads up. I didn't know that, but thank you for the heads up. Um,
So yeah, that's about me. I win a couple of trophy, but nothing like unusual. I have a D2 championship, D3 championship with you.
yes,
That was the easiest I win because I was concussion on the side, and I said, "Yay, go guys!" and you win it.
you were there though, right? You were there in spirit and physically there, so it was great to have you.
So yeah, that's about it for
Okay,
about me.
perfect, awesome. I'm throwing you on the spot completely, as we said we would. Did you hear about Team Canada, women and men's, making the Olympics? That's like
Yeah.
incredible. I
Oh
like
yeah.
I can't believe it because like I know they're athletes, but like it's pretty incredible to say the first time flag football be in the Olympics that Team Canada will be there for both men and women. Crazy.
I was super happy about it, and I saw that on my cell phone, and I surprisingly, it looked like I'm following flag football, so I receive all the update, and just like you, I was so happy. I can wait for the first Olympic.
It's it's gonna be yeah. My phone was blowing up too, and it was like oh my, like it was impossible to miss unless you were literally not on your phone all day. You knew about Team Canada. It was on CBC. It was on TSN also. So yeah, 2028. Super pumped.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe one of our players going to be in Team Canada in the MFL.
That's true. You never know. You just never know. Speaking of the MFL, let's
Yeah.
jump right into it.
Yes, please. Can we start with D1, sir?
Sure. Did one UB. So yeah, folks. Terry usually does the sharing the screen and all that stuff. I think it's going to be okay. Matt's in my right ear, so if anything happens, he'll let me know. Um, but yeah, so just try and cut me some slack. Yes, Division One. Uh, 2 games this week, Matt. Like we said, not there's only 6 teams this year. Last year there was 7, but we had Idaho Utapimps, the defending champs, play against Double Dippers, and then Double Dippers had a double header and played against us. So yeah, do you want to talk a little bit about that first game, or if you saw something, or
Yeah, I saw the first game and I was what happening, but I heard that the QB from Double Dippers wasn't there, and I
Mhm.
saw it. It's and Joe Menard is a good QB. I
Yes.
will say it, but how many years that Double Dipper play with the same team and the same QB? Chemistry cannot build in one day, and so like Joe doesn't have to say at all about him that he wasn't like on point for that game. It's
Hmm.
a new chemistry in one day, that's for sure, and it's against the champion Idaho Depin. So I'm not surprised by that result. They have two sub also in Idaho Depin. Um, Brady doing Brady thing.
Yeah.
Um, I will say I expect maybe a little bit more from some player, but again, new QB, so let's just see how it goes. How did you see it with your D1 good eyes?
Yeah, I think well actually I score kept this game. And it was like literally I was thinking about what I was gonna say, and it was like Idaho like coming just where they left off, being able to score on offense and play great defense. They have a bit of a different team this year. So they lost their rusher Uzi. Unfortunately, I think he just couldn't commit to Saturdays. And Sam is still dealing with an injury. Mo also is not on the team, so they get Joey Nataro back, who played with them for a few seasons. He's a baller. They looked like they got Chris Hope. It looked like they signed him. He didn't have a Div 1 team, so it'd be
Okay.
great to see him playing Div 1 and with this squad because Idaho always has a few injuries. But this was like from start to finish. Idaho dominated this game, and it was on both sides of the ball, right? Like you kind of expect. I did expect Double Dippers to maybe get a stop or two, just because that's a fairly good defense when you look at like the individual players on the squad. But I was impressed with Brady, and like we talk about Brady as like the deep ball thrower, and he definitely is. But he was like super smart and methodical in this game. The stats are probably like picture perfect, right? Because I was doing the stats. So look, that 7 yards per completion, it's not a lot. But he was literally taking what the defense was giving him, and I heard a few guys from Double Dippers on the sideline were like, you know what, like we got to play tighter because Brady's just methodically marching the way down the field, and that's what they did. So I wasn't surprised Idaho won, but I think, like you said, just that final score is a little bit surprising. Menard, sorry, first time throwing to a lot of these guys, but Idaho is there. They have no championship hangover. You know what I mean?
No, 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 at all, at all. I'm surprised you say Mo isn't in the roster of Idaho the Pimps. I know that he played the final with barely on one leg, but
Yeah.
I was sure he will resign and but maybe he just want to heal. Um, I was on the. It's not about that game, but just in general.
Hmm.
First, sorry for my accent. So for the first time you people heard me speaking English, it's gonna be a long night. Sorry,
I think your
but
English is perfect. I think you try to cut you off, but you're great. Not as good as my French, but it's still pretty close.
no, yeah, I still remember. Some people ask me,
Yeah.
"Will speak French?" I say, "Oh yeah, you do a whole show only in French."
Wait, wait,
Yep,
wait.
we did. Joe Menard start and Brassard D2,
Hmm.
and after that D1, and slowly, and now he's replacing in D1 with a good team from D1 Double Deeper. So whatever you think you're doing right now, just don't give up and practice, train. Yeah, you can play D1 later. That's
100%. Good call, right? Who would have thought, right? And it's like Div 1, like these are now the top teams now. And like we said, playing against Idaho that just won the championship. And they called them up for a reason, right? Obviously, their QB1 wasn't there, but they didn't just pick a random guy off the street. They asked Jonathan to throw, and he's earned the right. So good call. Yeah. Just because you're playing D3 or D4 now or Brossard doesn't mean you won't end up here.
exact.
Um,
So
so,
let's talk about the other game that you
yeah.
don't want to talk about, and that's why you you put more time in the first one.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. That's exactly. Um, Yes, I'll talk about this game. Shout out to Double Dippers. They played a really good game. And it was, first star was Alex Sintoplitsky, our buddy there. If you look at the stats, like they're not crazy or anything, 21 of 34, 144 yards. But he did a good job buying time. A lot of big plays made in this game by Double Dippers. I think it was like a 4th and 16. Alex rolled to his right. He completed a nice bomb to Jason Edwards that kept the drive alive. They scored. Big play in this game too was our offense stalled quite a bit in the second half. I think if you
Mhm.
go, yeah, we only scored 7 points the second half, and we were driving in the second half, and I believe we were down. It was 22-16 at one point, and it was 4th and 1. And I had Andrew open on a drag, and Ben Denis, newest member of Double Dippers, knocked it down on 4th down. And from that point on, they kind of just sailed. sailed through the game. This is really good defense. Honestly, I don't think we took them for granted. I think that we know Double Dippers are a great team, and they didn't make the playoffs last year, but this is still a very good, very capable team filled with D1 guys. And we were just a little rusty. I personally did not have a great game. A lot of throws I wanted back, not really on the same page as the receivers. But I think this is a big win for Double Dippers, starting off 1-0. They had a rough season last year, and well, excuse me, they're 1-1 now, but getting their first win in week
Mhm.
one. So this is big for them. And yeah, it was. Look, I didn't think we'd have a walk in the park. I didn't think we'd lose this game by two possessions like we did. So shout out to them, and everyone on this team really made a play for Dippers and getting the victory.
Yeah, but you say last season was a tough season for them, but it was their first season in D1.
Yeah. True.
So it was for sure being, and I spoke beginning of the season with one of them from Double Deeper. They just say, "Yeah, we take the jump. We just had to take the jump at that point," and they know they're gonna have a rough first two season, but they show a great, like they show great character and they dare
Hmm.
to play, and they show it with you. Um, See, Alexandre, I think, has a better running game, so maybe that was sorry,
Yeah, there's more
because
like
Alexandre
yeah.
can run. It probably split the defense more
Hmm.
for you because you fear that if he start to run, Alexandre is a tough guy to catch. No? So you have to be more like, how can I say that, close to him. So that's probably when you roll out that he throw. I didn't look at your game that much. That's what I suppose because I see the name of your player and I'm like, it's all people that really know how to play.
Yeah, it's a really good point. There was two, actually, the very first fourth down of the game for them. It was three incompletions by Sid Duplitsky, and then it was 4th and 10, and he ran for a first down, 10 yards on the very first possession for them. So let's say we stop them there. We have a short field. We go up two scores. So that was a big play, and then there was a play in the second half where he hit Jason Edwards. It was a fourth down, and he just like bought. Yeah, here 20. It was like fourth and like I said, 4th and 15, and he hit Edwards. It was a really nice catch actually. Edwards climbed the ladder. But yeah, both him and Brisson are different quarterbacks. Both obviously very good quarterbacks. They bring different elements to the game individually. But yeah, like I said, Alex and just like the plays he made in this game with his legs were a big deal. And unfortunately for us, that kind of nipped us in the bud. And yeah, so those were the two Division One games this week. And I don't know if you checked out the teams. I guess maybe just for like another minute or two. But like I said, we got
Yeah,
we got six teams. Um, I believe four make the playoffs. I believe we'll have to double check the rule book, and I'll contact Terry
yeah,
and all that
it's four.
stuff. It's four, eh?
Except if you change it this year, you're the boss, but it's supposed to be four.
Okay, so can we make it six just so I want to make sure like we get them in the playoffs or five. But yeah, what I guess looking at this, we have Trench Babies, the new team with a new quarterback. Idaho's back. Outlaws are back with potentially Guillaume at quarterback. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
I
that's what I heard too. But
like it's gonna Guillaume is a Div 1 quarterback for sure, but for Steve to not play Outlaws when he's playing Division 2, it's gonna be tough. But what anything you're looking forward to or question marks you have in Division 1 for this season?
well, I was going to throw you on the bus before because
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, Iron Wolf, it's
Yes.
been a couple of seasons since you win a championship, and like this fall, you start with 0-1. It's
Yes.
not that much of a big deal. You still have 9 other games, but what you have to do to upgrade? Because right now, I will put Idaho that in first, Atlas second. Trench Babies, I wonder. I really wonders.
Hmm.
Who's in that team?
They got a new quarterback. They have the Dow brothers. Dylan's coming back. They have Devin. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, they have Chichi who also played on the unit. I believe they have Jeremy too. They have Maverick. They have Dom, Eric T. But like this is a solid squad. Like we obviously
Yeah.
haven't seen them play, but this is like a Div 1 talented team.
So see, I'm Idaho first, Atla, just by the name I will put then second.
Hmm.
Trench Baby, third.
Mm,
Rancœur, this team upgrade each season.
yeah.
So I don't know Double Deeper. I know they're gonna have another tough season, but they're already getting better. Um,
Yeah.
and I
Sorry.
don't know
Yeah.
where to put you, Iron Wolf, because that's my first. That's why I asked the question first. Since you win the championship, what happened? Where you think you are?
No, it's a really good point because like I was thinking like yeah, 0-1 is not a big deal, but it's like you're still right. We played one game and we lost, so we're still winless, even though it's just the one game. But yeah, since winning that championship, which feels like 10 years ago, we haven't won a playoff game, right? So that's like three straight seasons. We've made the playoffs or the play-in, and we haven't won. Um, right now, I think we have an identity issue. We kind of had like guys in and out on the team for a while right now. And I think that teams come to the game and they're ready, and we're ready too. But I just feel we need to get like guys in certain spots, even certain places on defense. We kind of been mixing things around, so we kind of just need to get more of that identity, understand what we need to do when, and just cut the silly mistakes out. Because yesterday there was just kind of a few silly mistakes, and we're not playing as well as we know we can for sure. And I think that's like the biggest thing is we beat ourselves yesterday. As much as Double Dippers played a great game, and I think we've been
Mhm.
doing that a lot over like the last three seasons where we haven't won a playoff game.
So I will put you between 4 and 5,
Okay.
and after that you have to work for it.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna try and get up to that four spot because, like I said, top four make it. Um, so yeah, hopefully we'll be in there. Okay, it's enough Iron Wolves talk. I need an Iron Wolves break for the next little while. And
No
let's get.
problem.
Did you have anything
D2.
else?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna let you decide what division we go to.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be super boring. We're gonna go D2.
Oh no, we're doing that.
Okay, Laval.
You're okay, but I mean you're the boss right now, so you tell me.
Laval.
Okay, Laval, Div one, Div two.
Yeah. Div 1.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I want to be invited again.
Yeah, yeah, well, of course. So Laval Div 1. These were the games. We had three games, one close one. I'm not sure. Did you see any of this or check the stats in these games?
No, because I don't go at Laval on Sunday. I did it for the first season to
Hmm.
encourage the league to say, hey, I'm going to create a team just for you, Terry. Uh, I know that Cougar, normally, it was Kevin Marion as QB. I looked that today it was Camelo Di Giovanni. So
Yeah.
I don't know if Kevin was injured or something. Um, when 21-19 on Black Colombo. I don't know anyone in those. Sorry, Laval people.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a close game.
Yeah, 21-19 there. Let's see. Well, it was a big lead there for Cougars up 15 zip. Colombo came storming back, but wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cougars, like you said, they've been playing in this in Laval for a while now. So we got the six teams here, just like MFL or I should say, yeah, Montreal Division One, Bandinos, Cougars. A lot of the teams were used to villains, defending champs, haven't played yet. Gold
Mhm.
Diggers here. That's wow, that's surprising actually. That I'm curious to see that roster to lose by 30. Um,
Yeah, and Gold Digger, I was expecting more from them.
mhm.
Vincent Blondin, he's a stud. Là.
Yeah,
Uh,
we haven't said his name in a while. Actually, he hasn't played in Montreal the last I think few seasons.
yeah, it's true. Well, it's maybe it's because it's back-to-back game, but it show like Black Colombo win against Gold Digger easy, and after that they get beat by Cougar.
Hmm.
So maybe first look at that, it's like Gold Digger. Uh, did they finish good last year? Is that a new team? It's
Gold. This is the roster is actually a lot different. I think they had
okay.
Simon Deschesney throwing. They had JF Manu.
Oh yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a much different roster than they're used to.
Okay, well. Probably it's gonna be a harsh season. Maybe they should try D2 and not D1. Bandinos, I'm not surprised that they're there with 51 point against six. Uh, Guardez and yep.
Yeah, so that's like I said, yeah, division. That's Div One. Um, Look, obviously, you expect villains to do their thing. They're going to be competitive. It's going to be a competitive division, actually. Bandinos, Cougars. Like you're talking about teams that may not. We may have a few good teams not making the playoffs, right? Probably four of the six. Like it's villains. Obviously coming in, not playing this weekend. They're gonna have Gold Diggers this upcoming weekend, and then play the Cougars the following, which should be a good one. So good stuff there in Laval. Do you want to jump to Laval Division Two?
First, I just want to say, Gardies, find a logo, please.
Yeah, good
Or
call.
William is gonna do it for you.
It's funny. Usually when they don't have a name, I pick a name, but I'm gonna start doing that. If you don't have a logo, I may just put like a big diaper.
Yep, yep.
So
So
we're warning them now, right? So if you're watching the show, hopefully you are. Make sure you get that logo up. It's
I
week
did the
one.
same in the. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, no,
I was saying I did the same thing in the French podcast. I told it for Brossard and Montreal. The six, I think, doesn't have a logo. Like, find your logo, find a name. I will find one for you. You will not like that.
no. You got to do what you got to do. Simple.
So yeah, yeah, go D2.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Laval Div 2. It was actually a bit of a surprise. I think Villains, yeah, Villains losing.
Enough. Yeah,
Um, Running
that surprised
overtime.
me.
Okay. Okay, we got 10 minutes for the Zoom thingy, just so we
All
know.
right.
Yeah, just so I don't forget.
Okay. Let's go, Laval D2. What? Yeah, I'm surprised about Les Vilains contre Northsiders,
Mhm.
and I don't see. Well,
Maybe the Villains
Rob.
lost to Ghosts and like
Yeah, and is that type of game that's gonna be in one day 25-0 for Les Vilains?
that's a good call. I was just thinking about that, and it's possible.
I think
There's
it's that.
could be what's the roster here. No, okay. Well, it's
Ah,
really
okay.
but yeah, still surprising, right? Villains defending champs losing week one.
Yeah, and Robert is not just a great QB. He's a QB with experience. So normally he control the clock, not the other way. So I'm really surprised of that game.
Yeah, that is super cool to see. It'd be interesting to see who is on Northsiders. I know they've played, I believe, in this MFL Laval division before, so probably some few familiar faces. I checked a bit of this game out actually. Dad Vaz and Company against A Train, a real nail biter. Matt in this game, quarterback and raising quarterbacks in Montreal and in Laval as well. Um, in this game, having a good game, 5 touchdowns to the 2 interceptions, clean game for the most part. Hitting Chris Lange for 101 yards and 2 TDs. And yeah,
Yeah,
you got to love seeing this week one, right? A very very close game that comes down to the wire.
was it in overtime or no?
No
Like 10
regulation, but
seconds to the yeah. Well, 10 seconds to the end. It first love the name Dad Buds. I'm all in. Uh, But A Train show great resilience also. Both
mhm.
of my 12-13, 6-7, 13-0. It was a tight game. I think they gonna send are they gonna see each other later in the year?
That's a good question. Let me pull it up here. I'm pretty sure they will because let's see. Oh wow, this upcoming weekend.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, sometime I bring good point. All
hey,
right. Uh
that was your intuition speaking.
yeah, exactly.
So
That's gonna be a great game next week. So that for sure we know now that Laval D2 next week is gonna have a great game.
good call. And also to
Uh
point out, yeah, sorry, quickly here was that look, it was 31-19 A Train in this game with under 5 minutes left. So pretty impressive there. Dabob score with just under 3 minutes and score with 10 seconds left and get the extra point. I was talking about that with Dave Dow this week that like MFL, the games are, long and it's cool having the clock stop that like in MFL, I find it's the league where no lead is ever safe. And, you see it here in Laval with this game.
Mhm. Yeah, 100% true.
Hmm.
Uh, and I just want to look fast at the uh, what's the name of that thing? Polo Loco
Yeah,
getting
Apollo Loco.
destroyed,
Yes, Apollo Loco. Yeah.
getting destroyed by Root Runner.
Yeah.
Not a little, like a lot. Lah.
Yeah. Like,
Uh,
yeah.
s- I think they have a QB problem. Like finding a QB is the problem,
Yeah, yeah, three quarterbacks and one of them, yeah, Matt being a sub. And look, they had a lot of subs in this game, right? That's tough.
and they have good sub. Loic,
I was gonna say that's pretty true, right? Loic, Matt, Nick as well.
okay, well, they are in D2, so probably they're close to Laval. They are in D2. That's the lowest division, but probably they have to. What's gonna be best in the future? I'm not there each week with you, so I'm gonna say it for the long future.
Hmm.
Maybe this team should, like, if they 3 or 4 and it's not a regular problem to be to need sub. Maybe try Montreal, pass one bridge, and go in D5. You're gonna be at your place more than D2 Laval. And it's not that I want that Laval lose a team. It's just if they pass a season and it's always 57-0, it's normally not encouraging to come back the next season.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's tough. Obviously, you want to learn from season to season. Hopefully, it's not that rough for this team. And yeah, like you said, finding a quarterback the biggest thing, and maybe they were missing some of their star players. This just caught my eye. Felix here, 4 touchdowns on the offensive end. But you want to know something else? You got 4 touchdowns on the defensive end too.
Oh my lord.
That like,
Okay.
oh something doesn't make sense. Something that timeout to get 2 picks and 4 pick sixes. Um, unless each pick is counted for two. So forget I said that. That's actually possible. Well,
Like
that'd be actually
even
very impressive. That could be a first time ever though for Felix or for anyone.
yeah, this owns that go over 11 touchdown if you have 4 pick 6.
Yeah, no. So he
So
didn't have
that's
four pick
not
sixes,
no.
but he did have 4 offensive touchdowns. We assume, and probably 2 picks is correct. Um,
Yep.
so great stuff there. Good game for him. Um, what's our next division?
Let's go the woman.
Women's. Okay, let's jump into it right away. Women's. Okay, yeah. So
Did you see I didn't see the first two game.
so let's see. I saw okay, so Panthers, credit to them, they're actually a new team.
Mhm.
And they thought it was gonna be 7-on-7. 7-on-7 football with the 7-on-7 rules, which is, obviously very different. There's actual punts, like you use your foot to kick the ball. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, like no, it's like a CFL field. And like honestly, it was credit to them because they came up to me before the game and I told them, and they weren't really sure if they wanted to play, and they said, "Could we play 7-on-7 for today on the full field?" I said, "Look, that's not really how it works." I said, "Just give it a try today." They're playing against a really good team. Obviously, the Drama Queens, the defending champions. They were nervous. They weren't sure they wanted to play. They played. It wasn't a close game, but I could honestly say they looked like they enjoyed themselves. And I'm not just saying that because I was watching this game, and they seemed to be when the girls made a few plays, they were very good at encouraging each other. And Drama Queens too. I saw after the game Kayla speaking to a few of them, I believe. But they have some decent players in the Panthers. Obviously, it's gonna be hard to tell. But they
Yeah.
came in completely fresh. They didn't really have jerseys, flags, or anything. But after the game, I said, how did you guys like it? And they said, we had a really great time. We'll be back for our game next. I don't know if they're playing next week, but they said they'll be back. And it was actually a really cool story. So it was something that you could have been, potentially. Dramatic in the sense that if they had the team pull out, but they seemed to
Mhm.
have a good time, even though they didn't win. Group of girls, I believe they just graduated high school. They may be in CEGEP, but really rooting for this team and happy they toughed this game out.
Next week they play against Louvre du Nord that just lost to Les Gauloises.
Mm, someone's got to win that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Did they have a coach, the Panthers, or
No, they didn't. I was there on the sideline saying "Go girls, score" and stuff like that, but no, I was
okay,
not
that
coaching
kind of
them.
coach?
Yeah, yeah, no, no,
Okay,
no.
the one coach that's you can do it, guys, with the
Yeah,
great
yeah. Go
absence.
team.
Go team. Okay, I uh, what I we spoke already in the other podcast. Sorry, it looked like Louvre du Nord didn't have the same QB as usual. Okay, uh,
What here? Yeah, they lost 12-8 in this game.
yeah, and the running wasn't there as much as before
Mm,
because Louvre du Nord normally mean a running show. And
okay.
after that pass, I heard a coach on the sideline, and it was really like great defense. You have to do this and do that. Uh, and the goal was they play a okay game, I will say. So, but I was expecting more from Louvre du Nord because few season ago I was like, yeah, well, Louvre du Nord, they only run, they don't, but they upgrade, they upgrade, they upgrade. So now that I rank you higher, well, don't play less. So
Yeah, you got to live up to right the hype that you build, right?
yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
So yeah, but Lego Laws, I'm happy. Two team of Lego Laws.
Yeah, that's really cool. Hey, I was looking at that before. Goulois one, Goulois two, and we got 9 teams in the women's division, which is awesome. We love to see it. Not obviously not everyone played this past weekend. Yeah, so like I said, we DST
Yeah,
didn't play this weekend, and no,
like you said.
yeah, like most free agents didn't play. Shout out to Matt. You've been very good with my technical difficulties. But yes, we have 9 teams in the women's division this year, and that's awesome. It continues to grow. And like we said, we got 2 Gaulois teams.
Yeah, and both of them, I know that it was the same QB for both of them because one of the QB wasn't there. They're not afraid to long pass, and the receiver can run them. It was really impressive.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we love seeing bombs. Sometimes we say, okay, it's just like march the field, but there's
Yeah,
nothing more fun than catching a bomb. Got to admit it.
exactly. And after that, well, maybe they're gonna go driving the field and controlling the time, but depend of the coach. But yeah, a great future for this division, and we can pass to the three.
D3. All right, let's go. Did you see any games in Division 3?
I play the same time as La Horde and Cessna play, and I heard it, but it was like they are. I will. How can I say that politely? Those two teams are really passionate by the play.
I also heard them, and I could also agree.
Yeah. So I see that. I heard that. Dave Saint Jean, I will say for QB and D3, uh, he adjusts very well.
Mm,
He was D4 last season as a QB and now D3. My little brother cut one pass that was thrown to him and run for 30 yards. So let's go, Charles Coulomb. Um, and I think I saw the last of the game. Was it that one? Can you go down a little just to see the defense? I'm
sure.
pretty
Yeah,
sure.
there was
Yeah,
a last play. It was actually a pick by Dave St. Jean in the end zone.
yeah. But the two play before
Oh,
that, it was Guillaume Renaud Dumoulin that everyone think he's just a QB and cannot
oh, the
do
PD.
nothing. Oh my God!
Yeah, shoot. I forgot about that. He like Superman did, eh?
Yeah, and even the tackle before it was Superman. He was amazing of those two play.
Man, good stuff. See, it's just people only remember like the interception and all that stuff, but it's true. And it was after that play where Guillaume made like their bench erupted, um,
Yep.
and it was really cool to see. Um,
Uh, And I know Montreal Cessna has a like I'm gonna say weird defense that doesn't show it, and sometimes they are men, and sometimes you don't know where the rusher is gonna go. So great play by Laord. Uh, that's what I saw because I finished my game and I go side. For the rest of it, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I just saw like the very tail end of that game. So that was a good one. We could jump to actually going 2-0, winning two tight games. I saw at the very end of this game too, like literally. It was the game went to overtime. And yeah, let's see the stats in this game first of all. Seemed like a very good game. Back and forth here. Yeah, see, we got 6-6, 12-6, 19. Yeah, so it was 26-18 for Tropic Thunder with just over a minute left. Dave St. Jean runs it in for the score. They go for two and they get it, uh,
Mhm.
which is clutch. You don't get that two. The game is basically over. I saw overtime, and Dave St. Jean hit Potvin. Actually, he rolled out to his right. A nice toss in the back of the end zone, caught by Max, kept both feet in bounds. So back-to-back clutch plays by this Laval offense. And then credit Tropic Thunder, they went for two. They didn't get it; it got knocked down. But I think that like sometimes more important, Matt, than winning blowouts is show you can win like under pressure and when the game's on the line. And Laval did that twice this weekend.
Yeah, and that show a great resilience. I don't know in English what is the term for
Resilience.
resilience. Ah, well,
Yeah,
resilience. So I
yeah.
just have to put the accent on it. Show a great resilience and starting 2-0 and showing that I think La Horde even I speak with them before because at the end of the spring season, and it was like, yeah, we have no choice, we have to go D3, but they didn't expect like a perfect season or like we're gonna try to make the playoff. But with that spirit right now, I think they have a good chance to make them.
Yeah, look, starting off 2-0 is already a big start, right? Like that's a start in the right direction. Um,
Can
seven.
I see just before we move to the next game? What
Yeah, sure.
was the it's David and Justin run a lot. Can you show who
Sure, this
win that?
yeah, it's the battle of the runners, eh?
Yeah,
Let's see right here.
I'm just curious.
Oh, both
So
running for
it's
a
Dave
touchdown.
Saint Jean,
Yeah, let's see.
5 on 34, one touchdown, 319, one touchdown.
No sacks
But that
either.
no sacks either. Wow. So okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Good start there for Laval. The Pretty Fuck also had a doubleheader. I saw bits and pieces of both these games. This one here, I'll talk about it quickly. Leon's back. Leon Holder, a guy who's played in the MFL for a while. He's been in and out. Great to see him. He always cracks me up. He doesn't play defense, but he's super positive towards his defense. Seems like a very fun quarterback to play for. This game wasn't looking all that great at times for dark horses. Yeah, look, they were down 19-6 at halftime of this game, and then outscored the Pretty Fuck 22-6 to end this game. Leon obviously loves the deep ball, 15 completions, 208 yards. Rob White had himself a day, not just a game here, he had himself a day in Division Two as well, and this game Division
Yeah,
Two. Four catches, 62 yards, two TDs, a touchdown. I don't even like he was looking almost better than like prime Rob White, which was really cool to see. And yeah, Petit Fuck they ended up winning afterwards against Mustard Tigers. But a bit of a different team here. Emil, he plays in flag and other leagues too, and then you have kind of this core of this Petit Fuck team. But this was honestly like pretty exciting games for Division Three, and for Dark
mhm.
Horse is impressive, right? Because this is a really experienced Petit Fuck team in Division Three.
Yeah, yeah. I totally agree, and I think Dom Lefort is higher caliber than a D3 quarterback, but still
Mhm.
try a lot to throw a pass to everyone in the team, almost equal. I You see the reception is really like okay 5-1, 5-3, 3-3-1, but that doesn't show the drop. But I'm pretty sure he tried to equate of each time I try to see it, and he can run one play on two and still have the game to him, and he doesn't do it. So it's really like Lipsfuck try D3 like that, having fun, play together as a team. Okay, they drop the first one, they get the second one, and Mustard Tiger finally making the leap to D3. Uh, I think they deserve to be in D3. Mustard Tiger all okay, they lost, but they put six touchdowns in the loss, so
Hmm.
it's still a good game.
Against a good defense too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this game was well basically like all out offense. Dom 307 passing yards, seven touchdowns.
Wow.
No interceptions. Pretty impressive there. And Mustard himself, not too shabby, 29 of 39, almost 260, six touchdowns, one pick. This was, from what I saw, this was a fun game. Like it was, like we said, all out offense. Big, big props to both teams. Like you said, for sure, Mustard Tigers moving up the division, and Petit Fuck. Like you don't want to start off the day or the season, I should say, 0-2. So big win by them to finish the day 1-1. And I look for this to be an exciting division here. We got seven teams, so I assume before making the playoffs. We got secure top shooters coming back. Marvin Steinberg playing for that team.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, okay.
yeah, so he's gonna play a receiver. Mike Jazz on that team too. They have a few of the guys coming back from their work squad. So they didn't have a game this weekend. The only team to have not played. Look forward to seeing them. They're going to be playing this upcoming weekend against Tropic Thunder. So let's see how that goes. But Div 3, Matt, really should be exciting, and I think it's going to go down to the wire. I don't really see a note and note favorite in this division like you do in some of the other divisions.
No, I totally agree with you. I don't see a favorite. I see some that I no, no. It's gonna. I think Laval starting 2-0 against Cessna and Tropic Thunder. It's a great start,
Hmm.
but each game can be either way, depend of who show up, and I think it's a lot like that in D1 also, and how they show up. So yeah, interesting division for the future. It's gonna be fun this season.
100%, 100%. All right, my man, where are we going next?
And we're going D6. Let's talk about the new division.
Division 6. Who would have thought you said that a year ago, right? New division, Div 6. Yeah, we got three games that happened this past weekend, all pretty close.
Yeah, and like it was 3 game, 3 team. So Goon Squad versus Avenger, Avenger, Wolverine, and Wolverine Goon Squad.
Well,
I barely watched the first one. I played the two others, of course. I will say the spirit of D6 starts really good
mm,
because each team is really relaxed, fun, there to learn, open to talk. It was fun between the play. There's no one coming like aggressively or just I want to make more points or I have to have more catch or
mm,
arguing with the ref. The ref adjusts very well, so good job to all the ref and the score keep because they take time to explain. It was the vibe I think the MFL want for D6 that
that's
a
awesome.
place to grow up. Um, yeah, so the Avenger, it was their first game ever against Goose Squad. So sometimes they didn't know, it's a penalty. Okay, fine. They still win 26-20. They have great potential. Uh, so 9 on 21, 130. They play man to man a lot versus Goon Squad. It's exactly like that. Goon Squad start in D5 last season. They play man to man on defense
Hmm.
because it doesn't seem to know that they can play zone and how to play them. So I didn't see a lot, like I told you, but
Hmm.
look like they win that one. We play against them after, and yeah, we Nicola adjust very well against the man. He drag in,
Hmm.
who can double move, so he was
Yeah,
good on that. Their QB is really great, and they have like the stats are good. Uh, it's almost all of the same family. If you see the stats of a Wolverine, it's
it's
Cloutier,
pretty
Cloutier,
cool, eh?
Cloutier, Cloutier. And when it's not Cloutier, it's probably like I don't know how to say that in English. Le beau-frère, like your step
Step
your step
brother.
step brother. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
the
he
movie.
marry your sister, and yeah, he's
Yeah,
in the team.
yeah,
I'm not the oldest one in the team for once, so I'm happy.
right. Okay,
Yeah,
that's sorry, not stepbrother. I think you mean brother-in-law. That was my mistake.
brother-in-law. Yeah,
Yeah,
brother-in-law.
brother-in-law. But also credit to you, three catches, 33 yards, 11 yards per catch. Not too bad.
I think it was about 6 yard by catch and one. Then I catch on the hook and go, and
Wow.
I have to do some jump, some. juke move after, and
Yeah.
I think my knee popped out, and I was like, "Yep, that's my."
Well, you continued to play after your knee popped out, so that's pretty impressive.
No, it didn't pop up like that, but great game. It was really tight for real.
And
Uh,
then you guys played again, right, against Goon Squad, like we said, a really close game here, 19 to 18.
yeah,
So yeah, team
I
splitting. Yeah.
I will say it's on my bad because I dropped a pick 2 times in one play uh, on their final drive to score. But still, the Wolverine didn't go down.
Mhm.
Nicolas trusts his father Richard, and he make the right play to come back. And we were there, and we go for one, and it's gonna be a tie, and we go overtime, or we go for two. We try for two. We didn't have it. That's life.
Yeah.
Uh,
Way to go for it, though. Way to you went for the win, right?
Yeah, yeah. Great minding from Nicola. So next week it's gonna be Mean Machine, Avenger, Blackjacks, Huddle and Cuddle, and
Oh boy.
Wolverine Mean Machine. Yeah,
So I'm not one to point fingers, Matt, but I beside that Wolverines, I don't really see a Wolverine logo.
I agree.
Yeah. So
I agree.
get on
But
that ASAP, and I expected more of you.
I will be honest. I think they have a problem with D6 because Huddle and Cuddle have a logo last season. It didn't
Okay.
show. Wolverine
Okay.
also it didn't show.
Yeah.
But why? Because Mean Machine, Blackjack, and Legendary. It's okay. I'll take the blame. Everyone
Yeah.
else, I have one.
Well,
I
look,
see.
we'll blame it on the system for now. Maybe half system, half you guys. But yeah,
You
hopefully
know
for
what?
we do.
If it's not there next week, you can call me.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
will
Be
stop
down.
sending you the. Yeah, I can make a deal. I will stop saying that all the complaints go to your email if it's not there.
Oh, deal, deal. We're good. Awesome. So great to hear. Div six. First three games looked pretty good, and we had like all three teams going 1-1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not, and it's
Nice,
all by one touchdown or
nice.
less.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So thanks for debuting in Division Six. What division are we going to next?
Two.
Div two. So Div two, we had wow.
Yeah, we have a lot. Uh, Thunder Body Cannibal. I didn't see it, but you play it.
That was a really fun game. Shout out to them. We were actually down. They scored a Hail Mary last play of the half, which was really nice. Um, yeah, 40-yard bomb here. Really nice throw by Alex. But honestly, like they had us. We were down 11 in the second half, and they had the ball. Our defense made some plays. Hensley batted down a big fourth down, and we had some nice D flags. Yeah, this was like it's rare to see a 40 to 38 game and you see four interceptions total. Shout out to Sean Jones, man. I threw two picks to him both times. I didn't even see him. He really evaded me on that. This is a good team, a good defense. I didn't expect them to be this good this quickly. They have stars Elliott, who's played Division One before.
Yeah.
AB plays Div One, and obviously Kevin St. Pierre, Matthias too. Man, he had a really crazy game. But they came together and this was their first game with this lineup completely, and I was really impressed. Alex made the throws when he needed to, and just had like that one interception there, which is a pretty clean game. And then for us, our offense ended up picking it up. Marvin had a big game. Um, and yeah, Rob, like I said, Rob getting two sacks. So actually, how this game ended was Cannibal Animals were at, I believe it was like, let's say the 8-yard line. We were up by two. They scored a touchdown the last play, but Steve whistled that it was a sack. So Rob White got the sack. And that was actually the last play of the game. So, like I said, Rob White balling out. He snapped for us in this game because our snapper Max Sidori wasn't there.
Mhm.
And he got literally the game-winning sack, or else we would have lost the game.
Impressive, Robert
Yeah.
White. But I'm not surprised by him. Not surprised when you say Robert show more than what people expect. It's Robert, but good for you. Good for both teams. I see La Horde and Witching Hour a little. just to
Mhm.
say they have to switch the snapper, and that's not something that's supposed to happen. I don't want to like crush the guy, but
Mhm.
Guillaume is still a tall guy, and it was at least three bad snap during the first half.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
that three play and D2 that you cannot throw, that's not good for D2.
Mhm.
Still, Guillaume say he didn't play well. And the other side, Witching Hour, it's one of my favorite team. They, you remember that they start at D5 and they go up D4 and they go up D3 and now they go up D2. This team, and they never like D5 and D4, they were winning. They wanna never crush people and they adjust and they go up and up and up. I love those guys.
They're awesome, honestly. Like, not only are most importantly, they're good guys, but like you said, they keep going up every season. And every division they've had success, right? Like winning championships, which is obviously not easy to do when you switch divisions. And now Division Two being one of the front runners this year and one of the front runners last year, they accept the challenge, which is awesome.
Yep. You play Thunder Buddies
Yeah.
handicapable.
So they were missing quite a few. They were missing Ryan Dobbs, starting quarterback,
Ah,
and they were missing. I think it was over half their roster. So
okay.
yeah, it was a tough game for them. Not a game I really read too much into. Yeah, shout out to Dave for us. He had the three touchdowns there. But this was going to be a completely different team with Dobbs back, and I believe they're missing some other star receivers as well.
Okay.
But yeah, speaking of cannibal animals, I saw. I think it was the tail end of this game. I'm not sure if you saw it, but it was a pick by Dolphins fan Adrian Russo, who
Okay. That's why you know him. Okay,
well,
cool.
and maybe we were talking a bit before the game, but yeah, cool guy. But yeah, he had four touchdowns in this game, and he had the game-sealing interception, and got two picks in this game as well. Speaking from this game, it was not as close as it should have been. Like Alouettes kind of controlled this game, but
Mhm.
shout out to Cannibal for coming back and the big late interception by Adrian.
Yeah. And Dave Daou is an experienced quarterback,
Mhm.
and he know how to use the time, use the field, and it's good to see the Alouette go in D2 like that. Cannibal and ball, I didn't expect that much, but
Mhm.
again, they start 0-2.
That's I was thinking about like. Yeah, it's you know what I mean. There are not really any moral victories in MFL because you know what I mean. They're 0-2, whether they lost by three each game or 33,
Mhm.
and it's kind of like I feel for them because they played two good games, and against like teams that have been playing MFL for a while now. Um, yeah, I'm curious to throw up their schedule because there's 11 teams. I believe it'd be seven make it. And my God, their schedule doesn't get any easier. They play Witching Hour. And then they play against Holy Trollers, who have Steve at quarterback.
Oh wow! Of
So
course, yeah, sure, okay.
yeah.
But you know what? The good points if there's a lot of experienced guy in Cannibal Annibal. We already talked about the roster.
Mm,
Uh, they can come back. They show that they can put 38 against Thunder Buddy and just stop them
mm,
to 40. And I will say Thunder Buddies is probably one of the favorite in D2 right now with Witching Hour. Uh, so no, I still have hope for them. I don't think anyone in that division is out right now.
mhm.
See, Rossos, I didn't expect them to win again Witching Hour, and
Yeah.
they did. So it's a fun division because you cannot be convinced that the game is going to be, if everyone for each team is going to be there, it's almost a little like we say in D3, but with more sparkle on it.
Mm. Good call. A little bit more intense. Yeah, actually, I saw a bit of this Ross game, and Fred Junot, good guy. He's played in MFL for a little bit before. He loves the deep ball, and you can see in this game, 18 completions on 26 attempts, 246 yards, six TDs. He's played with Yvan before, and the chemistry is something that
It's
shouldn't be messed with.
50% of the team, the chemistry, I will say 112 yard on 246. Yeah. Sorry, I cut you, but
No, no, no. Hey, it's a great point. It's a valid point. But shout out to this this defense, specifically Antoine Tehu getting 3 interceptions
oh yeah, good job, man.
in this game against quarterback of the year, right? Mathieu Tessier. He threw a few interceptions in his game against La Horde, still able to pull away the victory in this one. 3 was just too many. And yeah, talk about offensive performances. We got Fred here, you got Yvan, and then Antoine Teru, excuse me, with 3 interceptions. Um, I like Div 2, like you said. I think it promises to be a fun division, more teams than than last season. And just this game upcoming week, 10 o'clock, Rossos Laog. That should be that could be a good one, right? Both teams coming in hot, both teams undefeated. Look forward to that game.
Yeah, I agree, and I want to see Cannibal with again switching hour
Mhm.
just to see like if they win that one. They put the feet on the ground, say, "Hey, it's just
Mhm.
the beginning of the season. It's 0-2. I still have 8 other games. I don't care."
Yeah,
So yeah, and just for if you push on the standing,
yeah, sure. Okay, so we got the 11 teams, so I think it's 7 with the one bye.
Leon's Den is gonna interest me a lot because last season they has a disaster season,
Yeah,
and they should be way better than what they did. So, and they have Khalil. I think it's an addition from last season. I'm not
yep,
sure. Joe Menard as QB.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do this season. That's the team that I'm just curious about. What's they gonna do?
100%. It's a good call, right? They like underachieved last year, but now with Chris's lingering injury, he's gonna take a step down at quarterback, play receiver. But like when you have Andrew, Chris playing receiver on this team, and then you have the experience that this team is bringing back from last year, and adding Vincent Martel, he's a name we doesn't usually play the high divisions, but I think now he's playing in Div 2, which he definitely belongs in, probably even Division 1. So yes, this is a new team. Obviously, going to be new for Menard to be throwing to, but he's got a lot of fun toys here to throw to.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, yeah, he's a lucky guy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
let's go D4.
Div 4. You're keeping a track on this, eh? I'm going
Yeah,
back.
after four we just have five and we're done.
Oh, we're flying. Okay,
Oh
perfect.
yeah, yeah, we're flying.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Um,
The sun start to rise.
so gosh, it's early in the morning. No, I'm kidding. Okay, schedule. Did you see slash play in any of these games this past weekend?
I didn't play. I see Legendary's big asset. I kind of watch from far away Montreal Cessna Action Squad just to see Goldrick throw a pick six, and then I was like, I will let my bro live his life.
Yeah.
And Legendary big asset, I will say that Legendaries was never like in a doubt to win that game.
Hmm.
They were in control. Uh, it's looked like it was two D5 team that go D4, so it's tough to say, are we good in D4 when you play against a team that was in D5 with you last season? But I will say Legendaries look more in control with more depth
Mm,
and like the player know more what to do. The adjustment. Ben Denis is a player and great coach in that team, and Clement really fulfilled the QB role in that team. Uh, I know he got only 135, but it was he run well during that game too. If you go down a little, and
2 touchdowns.
yeah, say when I say run well, he run 2 times. It was 2 touchdown.
It's
So
pretty good efficiency, if you ask me, right?
yeah, yeah. Justin run a couple of times to have a first down,
Hmm.
but yeah, definitely legendary start one one step over big asset right now in D4. Action Squad, yeah, well, we speak about it a little, but the Cessna is a well machine. Like
Yeah.
They used to play together, D5, D4. They stick together to watch the woman, Cessna also. I think they also have D3 now. So
Yeah.
Jaden did his thing, a great game. Galeric Noel is still finished with 222, but
Mhm.
it's the pick. The pick six costs a lot and one important drop, but you're gonna see him use Perry a lot during
Oof.
the season, and more like Jean Michel, Alex, and the other slowly but surely.
10 catches.
Jose Antonio Esposito also. Yeah, yeah, he used him well.
Yeah.
And the other side, Jaden isn't thing. Milan also there. They're like twins.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Good ball
that's about
distribution.
it. Huh?
Good ball distribution here. Got a lot of receivers. I mean, only one, few one catch for these, but you got a bunch of receivers with catches. Um,
Mhm.
makes that team that much more difficult to defend, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Their defense seems to cause a lot of problem in our division. I will say that
You got that
because
like that fun and creative defense for them, right?
yeah, yeah, they look like they have fun. And I
Yeah.
didn't see any other game, but I can say that la belle province, là, le Lascal versus
Right, right, yeah, yeah.
les beaux what? I just speak about them like two
They go
hours ago. Les
pros.
beaux pro.
Oh, I like that.
I love their shirt. You see their shirt?
Was it red?
It's like white, red, and yellow, exactly like the logo. It's flash. It's
Okay,
look
wow,
like yeah, yeah, yeah. I love the t-shirt.
that's cool. And bonus points for nice jerseys, shirts, and oh wow, wow, that is cool. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like the Heisman holding a hot dog. That's actually so cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff there.
Uh, so they finished well last season since they win with being the Blue Badgers, and they won like okay, we're done with the Blue Badger. Let's start with another version of ourselves. Let's say it like that, les Beaux Pro, and it's looked like that. But the last call wasn't the first game. It wasn't an easy first game. The last call are on point. They're not there normally at spring, and they just come from fall. And Alzat, Luca Alzat, all the family. It's especially Sebastien. He's really really good, and Guillaume know how to drive the team. So the stat of the QB are approximately the same, uh, except the two touchdowns more that make the win. I didn't see a lot of that game. So for D4, that's me. Did you see some game?
I didn't see. I saw a bit of Knights creaky knees, just
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. I was impressed with the Knights defense. They really held this the creaky knees offense in check. Only 8 completions total for the game, and getting 3 interceptions there. Didn't see too much of that, but Creaky is usually able to move the ball on offense. So credit to Knights for holding them to 12 points. But that was pretty much all I saw. A bit of Slicks Bandits in that game. That was close. We had a few close games in this division, but yeah, I think
I
we can move
wonder
on.
why
Yeah.
Christopher Lafont didn't play all the game all by himself as QB
Hmm.
on nights.
Sometimes, it's possible. Sometimes a scorekeeper will make a mistake because let's see Miguel threw one pass and they forget to change it. It's possible.
Uh,
Um, but I could be completely talking out of my bum. So it's very possible it didn't happen. Maybe he had to leave, but it got the job done.
yeah, yeah.
Got the job done. Alrighty.
Let's go D5, that last one.
All right, Div 5.
Not a lot of game. That's why I keep D5 for the end.
Yeah,
Uh, when I was Big Booties, Wrong Dynasty, didn't see the game. I was playing, but tight game for real.
yeah.
Uh, I didn't see Wang Dynasty versus D5 free agent, but what a surprise from a free agent team to just come and against a team that was in a playoff a couple of years in a row and just destroy them 38-12. So Goldrick and Ben watch more that game than me, and that's why I can told you. Um, Charles Olivier Vachon like to throw deep. You can see 11 pass catch, 251.
Yeah, I saw this game, and every time I turned on, it was a bomb. It was like honestly, like an all-star game, like a Pro Bowl game.
And they were, that's just sad to say, they were taller than Wang Dynasty and they use it.
Hey, you got to use it, right? If you're
It
blessed with
worked, it
the height,
worked.
yeah.
so 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 great start for the free agent. Wrong start for Wang Dynasty. Big booties by one again. Wang Dynasty, that's great.
Mhm.
Uh, Cisna was winning big time against Titans, and Titans tried to make a comeback. Was close to it.
26-24. They scored late, yes, to make
Yeah,
it a 2-point game, to make it 26-24, and then yes, didn't get the convert there.
yeah, that's what happened. But great resilience. Uh, it was the first game for a while for Mario to throw. And the beginning of the game, I was watching it, and don't trust the stats. The first, I think, six pass was right in the chest of this player, and they just drop it.
Shoot.
So Mario still got it. I will
And
say
look,
it like,
even with that, 14 of 22 is still pretty good with the four touchdowns and 200 passing yards.
yeah, yeah.
And pretty good when you got Vince on the team. Obviously he's played Division One a few seasons ago. But when you get an experienced guy like that, and Hugo in this game, balling out both sides of the ball, three touchdowns, two
Hmm.
interceptions there as well. Let's talk quickly about your game. I watched the second, or I believe it was the first play of the game. I think you made the rusher miss. You threw a nice ball and it was dropped, and that's all I saw.
Yeah, it was the only field that wasn't in the same way as the other. Okay,
Yeah.
so the sun was going down big time. So Ben just make the right call and say at the beginning of the time that he want that we start that way. So
Mm,
we're gonna start with having the sun in our face. That's why the receiver told me drop it. It's okay. So in the second half, the sun is even lower and really in the face of the other team. That's gonna go that way. Um,
smart.
it started really bad for me. I let me a sack as a safety, and we marched down. After that, we have a touchdown. We come back, and I throw a pick. It wasn't near my receiver, but I will not put anyone under the bus, and it finished with as a pick, and it's okay. Uh, and after that, we just like, nah, we're gonna continue to play. But playing against Titans is really fun because they're all good guys, and
Mm.
we have a good defense. But in the second half, that's when the defense win. It's because we have us six plus the Sun. I think I have one pass. They allowed me to say it was me, but I never touched that ball. It was just the Sun, and that's it. That's all.
Don't say anything. You're good. I'm sure you made a big play.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a great game. I let Elliot finish the game as QB because that was it's D5. It's
Yeah.
I don't need to put another one or not. It was okay like that. Andreas ball out during that game, and we were lucky because Giancarlo Herrera, it was our sub, and we put the sub request on Facebook, and the only person who answered it was him. We didn't know if he was good or bad, or he's really good.
Okay.
He's really good for a 50 average.
Yeah. They'll take
He's
him.
really, yeah. So we asked him what size of shirt he want, and we're gonna try to. But
That's awesome.
Andreas really balled out during that game. A big play during that game was probably a 4-10-2 or N1,
Hmm.
and Robert tried to run, and Andreas wasn't the rusher, and as a corner, he go and he take the flag, and it was like super flush, and that's give us the ball back, and we drive to make the difference. So I'm gonna say that, but trust me, people who listen that is D5, don't think the Titans are done.
Yeah.
They're so much good.
they had that close game there, and it's a team I've been kind of hard on for a while, but they're obviously a very experienced team. There's a lot of teams in this division. There's going to be 13.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Team Josh here, I think Josh is actually quarterback. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he does. A lot of the familiar faces back: Sour Peep, Stormbreaker, Wong
Mhm.
Dynasty, like we said. So yeah, Brewers should be a really fun division here. I think it's time for everyone's favorite time.
Yeah, finally. Uh, I'm gonna ask you two. Okay, I'm gonna ask you one you're used to it and one
Yep.
that you're not used to it. So I'm gonna ask you a bold prediction for D2 and
Yeah.
that's used to it, and this five.
D5. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me jump. Okay, D2 and D5. I like it. Let me jump Division 2. We had some good games that happened this past weekend. Three games. Okay, witching hour, doubleheader, Handicapau, La Haute, Rosas. Okay. I'm gonna go Cannibal Animals. I do like what they did. Okay, Div 2. Bold prediction: Cannibal Animals. They had two tough games this past weekend. They did
Mhm.
compete at Hail Mary against us at halftime, and I was speaking to Alex, and he was saying, in his career, he's been pretty good at those Hail Marys. I think that Cannibal Animals are going to complete the Hail Mary at the end of the first half. They're going to be,
Okay.
yep, they're going to be down by 5, the last play of the game, 35 yards away from a touchdown, and they're going to complete a Hail Mary to end the second half. And they're going to win the game by completing a Hail Mary at the end of the first half and at the end of the game. Cannibal Animals win by 1. I'm going to go 36-35. Two Hail Marys complete.
Wow. Okay, that's
Yep.
oddly specific. Did you keep track, you and Terry, that how many times you win your bold prediction, or not at all?
Oh, not at all. I think once I got it, but it was like I half got it, and I don't think Terry's ever gotten it because he's not good at that.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so Div 2, I can do Div 2 and Div 6. So you're gonna do Div 1 and women's.
Okay, perfect. I ask you D2 and D5, not D6, but I'm gonna do D1 and woman. Perfect. So show me D1.
Okay. Division 1. I think we just got one game this week, actually. Yeah, look, you got a full game. It's better than none.
And it's Idaho contre Trench Baby. Then I didn't see play.
It's
That's gonna be
that's a
fun.
tough. This is a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. Idaho defending champs, Trench
Uh-huh.
Babies, first time playing Division 1.
Uh-huh. Who's in the
Uh,
team of Trench Baby? Just
Yeah,
for
Trench
okay,
Babies.
cool.
So
Perfect.
you got Chichi, you got Devin Dillon. I believe Vincenzo's going to be the quarterback. You have Dominic, who's played on this team before, Maverick as well. Jeremy Rooney. Be nice to have him
Hmm.
on the team, one of the studs in MFL, and Eric as well. So yeah, against um, who knows? Will be there for Idaho.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. Who's gonna be there? Well, that's a tough one.
Is a tough one. I know Felix Boutet is going to be playing 5 of the 10 games probably. Um,
I'm gonna go with my boy Manu Aloroy. He's gonna be there, I'm guessing.
yeah,
Uh,
most probably.
well, that's my bold prediction. Manu's gonna be there. All
Perfect. All
right.
right. Hey, no, he doesn't miss flags, so no, that's not too
No.
bold.
Um,
Put the standings here.
Manu Aloroy is gonna have the game of his life
Okay.
with Idaho, and he's gonna have more receiving yards than the Trench Baby is gonna have passing yards.
Mm, I like it. That's solid. Considering you haven't done many, and even if you have, that's a good one. I like that one too. And it's hard to go off, right? Because Trent Shavies haven't played. Hopefully, they're not watching. But
It's a bold prediction. Eh?
exactly, that's how we do them. I like it. Okay, so Manu having more receiving yards than Trent Shavies have passing yards. Let's see how Idaho does. In the second game of the season, Trench Babies first time to playing Division 1. I'm gonna go Division 5.
They're gonna triple coverage him.
Yeah, they don't care if they win or lose as long as he doesn't catch the ball.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. Okay, so we have more than one game here.
Yeah, you have choice. Yeah,
I have, yes,
I'm
quite
cool
a
with you.
few. John Ladslaus.
You have Stormbreaker that Nicolas Cloutier is going to be the QB from then with GF Lawrence against the Cessna. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, yeah.
Sour Pigs that Jocelyn coming back against Wong Dynasty. Free Agents against Cessna. Grenadier de Montréal, I don't know them that much against Sour Peeps. Show your TD. It's look like some of the people we know against Titan. Jungle Squad, it's Goldrick D15 against my team. So it's my revenge for the only time he win against me.
Awesome. And thank you for filling me in. So Jocelyn is probably going to be quarterbacking for the Sour Peeps, right?
Yeah, it's legit under 65.
Perfect. That's what I
And
assumed. Okay, I'm
in
going to go
general,
with Sour Peeps.
all right.
Thank you for the info and thanks for all that. I like my Sour Peeps. I like my candy, and I like myself some little Jocelyn. This doubleheader, play against Wang Dynasty and Grenadier. I hope I said that right. De Montréal. Um,
Grenadier. It's cool.
Grenadier. Grenadier.
Ouais.
Close, right? Because that's the E and extra. Yeah. Grenadier de Montréal. Thank you. I was just seeing, like, because your French is not the greatest, so I want to see if you correct me. Okay, we have Sour Peeps playing 2 games. We have Jocelyn in the first game is going to throw at least 7 touchdowns. And you want to know what, Matt?
Yeah, I want to know, please.
In the second game, he's also going to throw at least 7 touchdowns. So after this weekend, I'm going to say he has 15 passing touchdowns to 0 interceptions. Sour Peeps to win both games in a blowout.
Wow.
Make a statement. No game week 1. You have a bye, rest up. Week 2, they come in, throw the first punch, get 2 knockouts. 17
I'm
each
so
passing at least both games.
I'm so happy to not be him. What a pressure.
Hey, with pressure comes, I forget what the quote is, but he can handle it.
With great pressure,
Great responsibility.
great beer.
It could be. Could be. Man, and again, you have one game to choose from. I set it up perfectly. I knew you can handle it. But just to give you some background info,
You
like
give
first,
me like no choice
yeah, like
whatsoever.
literally, you can, yeah, you're kind of stuck with
Okay.
that game. Um, but like I said,
Uh,
Panthers, really good group. Energy was awesome, even though they had a tough game. Yeah, it seemed like a really good group of girls there, and they've been playing together for a while, so they're really tight knit. Ludunov, they're coming back. They're also pretty tight knit. Look, early in the season, but both teams sitting at 0-1, Matt, right? You want to avoid that 0-2, 0-2 hole there. See, that's crazy. Look, the very next weekend, like you have one, two, three, four, five women's games. It's
Thanks. Okay.
Darcy. Oh, I don't
Can
know why
you?
I thought.
Oh my God.
No, it's okay. Look, I don't. I'll put up standings, but I don't know why I thought. I thought all the games were going to be at La Bear this weekend. That's what Terry told me.
Yeah, no, not this weekend.
No, not this weekend. So he lied.
Yeah, well, he's en Grèce. He doesn't care.
Yeah, true. Whether
May-
we're playing.
Maybe he didn't lie. Then John say no. We're gonna no. The schedule was up a
Yeah.
while ago,
No,
and
no,
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 it.
no. Call us.
Um, how many players are they in the Panthers team? Just
So they were 9, and I believe there was
okay.
one player miss. I think there'll be 10 total.
Like that's gonna help me making my choice.
Like, let's see. It's cool. Also,
Okay.
shout out to Maxi for helping them too, because he was refing the game. He taught them a bit of the rules at halftime as well. And shout out to Carlos, I believe he was scorekeeping, and they had a bit of trouble, obviously not having numbers and everything. He entered them in manually. So shout out to both of them because those were 2 guys that played a key factor into welcoming these girls to MFL. So good stuff, gang.
They used to play 7, so they have a whole week to adjust their game plan now to the
Yes,
field, to the rule, to everything. They
yes.
play against Drama Queen, but the odds are obviously from Les Loups du Nord.
Mm.
I'm gonna say that how many yards they have in the first game?
In the first game, they had Wasn't too many, I could tell you that. Okay, well, not bad. 72 yards, no rushing yards. So, um, I mean, it's actually not bad against the Drama Queens defense for your first time, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, 8 completions, 74.
Okay. Louvre du Nord is gonna win, but the Louvre du Nord have a great defense also, but
Yeah, that's
they're gonna the offense of the Panthers gonna put over 200 yards. Is that bold enough?
I think considering you see Luke Deneau win with that, that's pretty bold,
Yeah,
right?
Louvre du
And
Nord is
like,
gonna win, but the
yeah,
Panthers gonna have over 200 yards.
I like it. And like you said, Luke Deneau have one of the best defenses in the women's division.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Look, I give you 10 on 10 for both those bold predictions.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you. That
yeah.
was one game for each one of them, and you do. I know you didn't do before,
No,
so
no.
that's
Or maybe I did. No, no, I promise I didn't.
fine.
Um, well, that was awesome. Yeah, any closing remarks? Anything you want to say? Thanks for being on the show. Thanks for saving the day. It was great having you. Yeah,
That was fun.
yeah.
That was like long, but it was fun.
Yeah, my God, it was long. Oh my gosh. Or he's gonna have a lot of editing to do, and yeah, I'll message him.
Yeah. Um, no, just MFL, stay MFL.
Mhm.
Go talk to people. If you have question, enjoy the day. Don't hesitate. We all there. All the people that been there forever or long time or just few seasons gonna be super happy to answer your question if you have some. There's one thing that I told in the other podcast that
Yeah,
some people still don't know about the Facebook MFL player page,
it's a good call.
especially the new team. So spread the word. Just
Mhm.
hey, you're a new team. You know it's a new team or whatever. Did you go on it? Then you come. You can watch. You can know when the podcast of Will and Terry is gonna go out. You can ask for sub there. There's a lot of people there. The rule book is still on. Sorry, it's poorly advised for people that listen that are in the league for like over 5 years. Like I know that MFL player is there, but I'm used to more D4, 5, 6, and woman. So now just spread the word for the people who don't know. That's a great place to have advice also.
I think there's more people that you actually that you don't think of that don't know. I think you know a few of like I know some guys on Arnold's like what there's a page you guys do like a podcast and stuff. So yeah, right. So um yeah, yeah. So get on that Facebook, get on that Instagram page, that Facebook page, and like we told, look, the new teams we have like games of the week from seasons past where you can see some plays and stuff like that. We have championship games that used to be broadcasted live, so you can see stuff through there. So yeah, be able to jump on that. Thanks everyone for an awesome week one. Heading
Yeah.
into week two this weekend. I'm not gonna be there, but I know that you guys are going to have a great week. I'm going to miss you guys. I'll be back the following week. And if you have any questions regarding anything, Matt's your guy, and you look forward to getting a get back when we see you the next week, Matt.
You're welcome. Thanks again for the invite. It was a pleasure to do that.
Awesome. Thanks for being on the show. All right, gang. See you next week. MFL for life.